Hello everyone and welcome to Yoga with Rachel. Care to dance? Yep, that's right. We are going to be moving through dancer pose today. So dancer pose is really great for stretching out our chest, our shoulders, our hip flexors, the legs, the ankles, and it also works to cultivate deeper flexibility in our spines. This is a balancing posture that encourages us to stay rooted in the present moment. So if you fall, no worries, the ground is there to catch ya. If balance is a little bit tricky or a challenge, feel free to bring along a chair with you. If you don't have that item available, no worries, you can always use a wall for support. Okay, let's dance. Okie doke friends, so before we just jump right on into dancer pose, it's very important that we warm up our hips as well as our spine as they are integral to this pose. So with that being said, come on down to the ground. Bring your bum to the back edge of your mat. Place your feet nice and wide on the mat. So I like to place the soles of my feet on the long edges of my mat, toes spilling outward, knees pointing up towards the sky. Swim your hands back and behind you, imagining that you're just lounging on a beach. And let's melt our knees over to the left side. And then bring them back through center and then to the right side. So we're getting a little bit of an internal and external rotation going on. Over to the left, and then to the right. So you may notice that the booty is traveling here. It's all good, just move along with the bum. Over to the left, the right. One more time, left, and then to the right. Okay, let's come through a cross-legged position and then to all fours. So coming onto your hands and knees. Feel free to pad the knees with a blanket, or you can even double up on your yoga mat. Okay, stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip points. We press into the tops of our feet. We rock our pelvis forward, extending through the crown of our head as well, looping our shoulders, and we inhale to drop the belly, open up the chest, shine your tailbone up towards the sky. And then we exhale to press into the tops of our feet, rounding through our back body, chin to chest. Okay, 3 more of these, following your own breath and at your own pace. Okay, and once you have done 3 cat-cows, come to stand on your mat. Take your time getting there. There's absolutely no rush. When you do arrive there, find a mountain pose. Find your mountain pose. So, feet hip distance apart, pressing into all 4 corners of the feet. So the top of the foot, the outer edge, the heel, as well as the inner arch. Spread your toes nice and wide. Press into your foundation. This will be so important as you move through dancer pose. Now, rock your pelvis forward, creating length in the low back body. Loop our shoulders, creating an opening in our chest. Tuck your chin in slightly, lengthening through the back of our neck and reaching the crown of our head towards the sky. Excellent. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this thing. I should mention before we get going that if balance is an issue, feel free to use a wall, or you can use a chair as well for support at any time during this practice. It's all good. So let's use our left leg as our standing leg here. When I work through dancer, I like to keep a small micro bend in my standing knee. Bring your hands to your hips and lift your right foot away from the mat, bringing your thigh parallel to the sky, keeping a nice little bend in your knee here. Perhaps you look out in front of you and find a nice little focal point. Hips are trying to remain as level as possible, so on the same plane. And then we send our right foot back and behind us. Reach around, so taking our right hand now to reach around to grab that foot, the top of our foot. Excellent. You may recognize this little stretch as a quad stretch from gym. Maybe. I know we did a lot of these when I was in school. Okay. So you can totally stay here just working on balance and strengthening the leg. Or if you would like, you can move your hand to the inner arch of your foot. Bring your left thumb to your sternum, so the center of your chest, to help you maintain that length and support through the upper back body. Okay, let's all breathe in here. And as we exhale, begin to hinge forward at your hip, melting your upper body towards the earth. You may notice that when you do this action, your back leg is already beginning to extend towards the sky. Allow that to happen. Continue to reach the sole of your foot towards the sky, holding onto your focal point. And as you do this, press your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Okay, maintaining a length in our upper body, the front of our body facing towards the front edge of our mat. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you can always extend your left arm out in front of you. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Come out as gracefully as possible. If you fall, the ground is there to catch us. It's all good. Just get on back up into that posture and try again. Okay? It's all about play, staying curious. Okay, so now our right leg is going to serve as our standing leg. So spread your toes nice and wide on the mat, pressing into all 4 corners of your feet, remembering to keep a small micro bend in our standing leg. Bring your hands to your hips now and lift your left foot away from the mat. Just checking out your balance here. Feel free to grab a wall or a chair for support and keep a focal point out in front of you. Okay, send your left foot back. And then swim your left hand around to meet your left foot. Finding a nice little quad stretch here. Just checking it out. So again, remember, you can always stay here working on balance and stability and straightening out the leg. If you would like to journey into the next thing, let's now move our hand to the inner arch of our left foot and bring our right thumb to our sternum to help us maintain length, and we begin to hinge forward at our hip, melting our upper body towards the front edge of our mat and sending our left foot up and towards the sky, kicking our foot into our hand and our hand pressing into our foot. Do not worry about how high the foot gets. It's all good. It's part of the journey. You may feel a beautiful opening going on in the chest. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can always extend your right arm out in front of you and breathe here. We're here for 3, 2, and then lower down on the 1. Okay, whatever happened, happened. Shake it off. It's all good. It's part of the journey and the process. Okay, find a mountain. Let's all just take 3 breath cycles here together before we carry on with our day. Feel free to close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in one last time and just empty it all out. Open your eyes if they were closed. Give yourself a little pat on the back. You did a great job today. Thanks. Okay, so that was dancer pose. I would love to hear about your experiences on the mat. Perhaps you can tell me what you really enjoyed about the pose, what you found challenging, or perhaps even a strategy that worked well for you. Comments and questions are encouraged and welcomed. If you haven't done so already, kindly subscribe to the Yoga with Rachel channel. It is the best way to support free yoga content for all. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and please share this video with someone that you think would benefit from exploring this posture. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Take good care, and bye for now.